Hi everyone and welcome back. Today is already midweek, Wednesday, day 3. For my little train trivia, did you know that you can board a train in Portugal and in 12 days and 11,000 miles later, you'll end up in South Vietnam? That's the longest train ride that you can take. It takes you 12 days and 11,000 miles. Wow, what a ride, huh? All right, so now for my joke for the day. What do you call a mountain lion's reflection? When they see their reflection, what do you call that? A copycat. Here's another one. What do you call a train loaded with bubble gum? A choo-choo train. All right. Today's Bible buddy, if you haven't seen it yet, is Sierra. And she is a mountain lion. No, not lion, mountain lion. Mountain lions are silent stalkers that quietly creep up on their prey before pouncing. Even though they're called lions, you won't hear them roar. Females do let out a wild scream now and then, but usually they just chirp, whistle, or growl, a lot like a cat. Mountain lions are found in 21 of the 23 countries in North, Central, and South America. The wide range makes them record holders. No other animal has as many names as they do. Sierra's message to you is, I'm known by a lot of different names, such as mountain lion, puma, cougar, panther, and catamount. Big cats like me are known by so many names because we're bold enough to roam all over the Americas. I'll help everyone remember Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus. All right. Now we are on to Imagination Station. And I'm so glad you're here with me again today. But you know what comes first, right? I gotta ask every day. Because somebody, one of you friends out there, forgot again today. Did you bring your imagination? See? There's somebody out there. Forgot again. And we're going to need a bunch of imagination today. That's why I had a chat with my friend Sierra. You've met Sierra, haven't you? Sierra the mountain lion. Well, Sierra told me something amazing about herself and her mountain lion friends. Mountain lions like Sierra can leap up to 15 feet in the air. That's 3 times as tall as I am. I'm 5'4". So that's higher than the ceiling, higher than the sign, twice as high as the railroad crossing sign. That high. So I'm going to count to 3. Everybody stand up, and on the count of 3, see how high you can jump. Ready? 1, 2, 3, jump. I don't think any of you jumped high enough for 15 feet. Try one more time. 1, 2, 3, jump. Well, you might have got a little closer, but there's no way we can jump as high as a mountain lion. I don't think we'll ever be able to match Sierra without a trampoline, that is. Sierra and her mountain lion friends are so cool. So, on to the question for the day. First, yesterday's answer. The red-tailed hawks have great eyesight, but can they see colors or only black and white? And if you guys listen to the stuff that I tell you before I ask you the question, I bet you're going to pick up on these answers. By the end of the week, you're going to know them when I give you the question. A red-tailed hawk can see colors. In fact, they can see more colors than humans can. So yesterday's answer was colors. So here's today's question. Which is stronger in a mountain lion? Does it have a stronger sense of smell or a stronger sense of hearing? And I'm going to say Cole is for hearing, and I'm going to say they have a stronger sense of hearing. Okay? So, tomorrow, unless you listen close before, you'll find out the answer. So, now we're going to talk about momentum. Speaking of power, today we're discovering that Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus. Sometimes we might not feel very bold, especially when it comes to sharing our faith in Jesus. You've probably heard the phrase, practice makes perfect, right? Well, we'll never be perfect, but practice can help us be bold. It's kind of like this. You take one little step, like praying before lunch at school. Maybe someone asks why you do that. You take the next little step and say you're thanking God for your food. Then maybe you take another little step and say that you're really thankful to God for sending Jesus. And so on and so on. Each bold step makes the next step a little easier. It's a matter of momentum. Let me show you what I mean. You see this chain sitting right here? It's not very bold by itself, is it? It just sits here on the table. That's kind of like our lives without Jesus. We can't do a whole lot on our own. Like the chain can't do anything on its own. But when we have Jesus in our lives, His power helps us. Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus. Now I want you to watch and see what happens when we add the unexpected power of momentum to this chain. Watch if we add a little bit of momentum. Wow. Did you see that? The power of momentum made the chain boldly jump off the table and onto the floor. When we have Jesus in our lives, He can help us be bolder than we have ever thought possible. Now it's time to introduce you to today's Science-y Fun Gizmo. Behold, the Bold Blaster. Let's see what it can do. See that? That was kind of a dud. So let's try it again. Yeah, still didn't do much, did it? Okay, so now let's put the power pack. I'm going to put the power pack on. That should help the Bold Blaster be bold. Let's see what happens now. Wow, did you see that power pack? It's out of sight. So that's the Bold Blaster. So in your packet for Wednesday, you'll find it in a bag like this. You open it up, open your bag up, but now when you drop this on the floor or on a table, don't be right over it. When you're gonna drop it, see how it comes back up? Once you have your power pack on, it comes back up. It can come up and hit you in the face or in the eye. So you want to hold it out away from you when you drop it, because we don't want to see anybody hurt, okay? So keep that in mind when you're playing with your Bold Blaster. Without Jesus in our lives, we're kind of like the blaster that was a dud. But with Jesus, our boldness can reach new heights. Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus. So that's the end of today. For a quick review for today, Wednesday, day 3. The Bible point for today. Say it with me if you remember. Jesus' power helps us be bold. Trust Jesus. The Bible story for today came from the book of Acts again, chapter 3, verse 1, through chapter 4, verse 31. It was about Peter and John, and they teach about Jesus. The Bible verse for today came from Isaiah 40, verse 29. He gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless. Thanks for joining me again today for Imagination Station. I had fun. I hope you did. See you tomorrow. We only have 2 days left. Bye-bye.